All right, boys and girls, welcome to the Daily Crack this evening here in Melbourne. And hello to everyone that's fucking watching around the world, back at home in Ireland. And I know fucking shit's shit still at home. A lot of shit is locked down still. So maybe this video will, 1, entertain you, 2, cheer you up, 3, maybe a slight bit of information. Who knows? Usual crack. If you're watching this live, please hashtag live in the comments below. And if you're going to watch this later on and you're watching the replay, please hashtag replay in the comments below. And if you've some question or some piece of information that's worth sharing in the comments that you think will help with people with the topic we're going to talk about tonight, please share it in the comments below as well. We're going to be chatting about sleep and how fucking important it is. I think a lot of people underestimate how important sleep is when it comes to any of the goals that they're trying to achieve. You want to be more successful in your job, you need to get good sleep. You want to be a better partner to your spouse, fucking partner to your girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever it is. More sleep will help with that. Neve, what's the crack? You want to lose body fat. You need to get better sleep. You want to gain muscle. You need to get better sleep. You want to run a fucking 4-minute mile. You need to get better sleep. So listen, the long and short of it is, it doesn't matter what you're trying to achieve. If you're not sleeping well, you're not improving. It's as simple as it is. So, boys and girls, let's look at it. When you sleep well, what happens when you sleep well? When you sleep well, your body gets to recover. Your body goes into shutdown mode, but your brain stays active because your brain keeps going while you're asleep. Your brain will produce from the hypothalamus and from other, like the pituitary gland and different places like that, all these happy hormones that your body needs for recovery. For example, growth hormone is an important one to help the body repair and regenerate while you're asleep. Also, your brain likes to problem solve shit that's happened to you throughout the day. So you on a daily basis, you absorb a shitload of information, especially now because we're all on social media as well and the world is happening around us and it's fucking hectic. Your brain is constantly absorbing this shit. Also interactions with other humans, stuff that you've done in your job, stuff that you may have learned, stuff that you know may have happened to you. It's processing all of that and needs to defrag. That's what a computer does. It needs to kind of sort out all this shit that you've gone through during the day and okay, what's necessary, what needs to be kept here for tomorrow, I'll keep that here. What can be discarded, what's unnecessary fucking thoughts to fucking remove. All these processes happen while we're asleep to allow you to prepare for the next day. Now, I know, the movie Limitless is like, you almost like if we didn't have to sleep, how much more we could get done. But understand that the more sleep that you do get, the more you actually can get done. Now, I'm going to talk about a few important things that you can do to make sure that you sleep better. And there's going to be a couple of other topics I want to touch on as well. But understand this, that if you're suffering with anxiety and depression currently, trying to get better sleep and working on getting better sleep will help with this. It may not be the cure, but it's going to start aiding you in the direction of dealing with this stuff better. That's very, very important. Okay? So regardless of all the goals, fitness goals and shit that you want to achieve in your life, if you're suffering with any sort of anxiety, depression, any sort of a mental illness that is tormenting you right now, I'm sure for a lot of you that are suffering with these things, sleep is a hard one. At the night when you get into the bed, it's probably sleep is probably the furthest thing from your mind to be able to get you. It's just the mind is racing. So anyway, let's dive into shit we can do to improve our sleep. Well, the first thing that we do to make our sleep good at night is to make sure we get sun on our face early in the day. So when you wake up, get up. Don't sleep in late. If you're like at home at the moment, and especially in places that are locked down, get a routine that where you, as soon as you wake up in the morning, keep a routine of getting out of bed at 7, 8 o'clock in the morning, whatever fuck time you would normally get up at. Try and keep that routine. And just get out and get sun on your face. Even if it's fucking Baltic cold, get out for a quick walk around the block. It will serve you well. And the reason why getting up at the same time, at a usual time every day, and getting out and getting sun, it's to reset your circadian rhythm. This is a natural rhythm in the brain where in the morning you will produce cortisol in order to wake you up. And at a certain time at night, as the sun sets, you will start to produce melatonin, which will help you fall asleep. Now, if you're getting up at 12, 1 o'clock every day because of lockdown, well, your sleep is going to be fucking shit. And that, as long as you continue that, you're setting your circadian rhythm completely off. So you won't even feel like going to sleep or wanting to go to sleep till 12, 1 o'clock at night. So get up early and wake up early and get out of bed early. Don't fucking wake up and stay the fuck in bed. Get up to fuck and just get a routine. All right? Expose yourself to the sun. Throughout the day, do your best to get exercise. If you're sitting at your computer a lot during the day, Abby, what's the crack? Giddy up. If you're sitting at your computer a lot during the day, get away from it. Don't sit in front of the screen all day long and not move. And that leads into getting exercise. Even though a lot of places around the world now are locked down, you can still exercise at home. There is so much stuff on YouTube. Fucking knock on a 20-minute video. Fucking follow along a minimal equipment routine. Get out, walk, go for a run, exercise. Do something in your day to get some exercise. Release some endorphins. Get some sun exposure. Whatever the fuck it is, it's important. Get yourself away from the computer. Then, throughout the day, eat well. That goes without saying. If you're eating like high sugary foods and like lots of like fucking snacky shit that isn't food that's going to optimize your body, you're not going to sleep well. Eat protein, red meat, my favorite. Eat carbohydrates, spuds and rice. Get vegetables into your body. The more colour, the better. Get some fats in there as well. Fucking avocado, butter, olive oil. Doesn't matter what the fuck it is. Just eat food. Take some time. If you're locked down, you have time now to fucking cook food yourself. Learn to cook. Learn to cook your own food. It's not as hard as you think. And no one's going to be fucking Jamie Oliver or fucking Gordon Ramsay on the first crack. Not even Jamie Oliver and Gordon Ramsay were that good on their first crack. It takes fucking time. Okay? And then as we get closer to nighttime, get rid of the phone. Like, my phone's recording me now, but look at me, I have a second phone. It's my old iPhone. It's fucking dead as a doornail. Put that motherfucking thing away an hour before bed. Don't be fucking scrolling. Don't be looking at the blue light that's been emitted off phones and screens and devices before you go to bed will keep you awake. They will stop the production of melatonin and start producing more cortisol. So when you're going to bed, you'll feel like you're waking up. So get the fucking phone out of your hand. I have a pair of blue light blocking glasses that go on me, so I watch like David Attenborough is my favourite. Watch him an hour before bed. I love you, David. If David's a fan of my daily cracks and he watches, but David, like, you're fantastic, and you send me to sleep because the sound of your voice it's soothing, and I get tired, and then I'm gone. And I can feel myself as soon as I'm getting tired on the couch. I'm like, right, to bed. Keep your bedtime the same. All right, like 10:30. Any later than that, if you want to be up early in the morning, fuck, you're ruining yourself. Keep your bedtime as many days of the week as possible the same, if not every day of the week. Now, I know, like, listen, I work a night late job at the weekends, and I like to have a few beers, but like Sunday night, I'm back on the wagon regardless. So do your best, and that goes for the same in the morning. Wake up at the same fucking time. You can't be changing these times the whole time and expect to have good sleep. How many hours is an appropriate amount of good sleep? 6 to 8 hours a night is what you need for all these processes in your brain to fucking work well. Now, I know there's going to be people listening to this that have kids and pets and fucking whatnot, and they're like, well, I have a fucking child and I need to, feed the child. Yes, you do. You have if you're a parent, especially if young kids, yes, that's the role you have to take on. Your sleep is going to be broken for a while until the baby settles down or the kid settles down. But what I will say to parents and adults is kids and pets should not be in your room. Okay? They should be in their own rooms. Pets in their own fucking kennels, not in your room. Because when they move, you move. If they move and you move, you wake up, your sleep's disturbed, you're more cranky in the morning, then you're short, you have a shorter fuse, whatever you want. Okay, so that's my rules there when it comes to fucking kids and pets. I don't have kids and pets, but it's what I'm telling you, what I'm learning from people that do have kids and pets. Remove them from your room. They're not supposed to be there. Your domain is your domain. The kid's domain is their domain. The pet's domain is their domain. Train that shit into them. All right? When you sleep better, you're able to handle the world better. That's why getting good sleep is so important to battle anxiety and depression. Journaling and writing down thoughts and ideas. I listened to the book there recently, The Resilience Project. Fucking fantastic book. Loved it. And the practice that that guy, Hugh, talks about at the end of the day is writing down 3 things that happened in that day that you're happy about. And basically, it's training your brain to scan the world for the positive. As humans, we're very good at scanning the world and finding the negative. Oh, I had a good day today, but I got a new job, but the boss is a cunt. I was a good, I wanted to go to training, but I couldn't. You know, but, and it's always the negative. Oh, it's a fucking shit. Oh, the traffic shit. This, that, and the other. We're very good at fucking going straight to the negative. So every night before you go to bed, you write down 3 things that you're glad that happened to you that day. So over time, practicing that on a daily basis, you automatically start to scan the world for the positive. I think it's a nice thing. I've been doing it every night in the last 3 weeks before I go to bed. And it's just a nice way to end the day. And I go to bed a lot more content. And when I wake up in the morning, I'm a lot more kind of just happy about stuff. And I can be a grumpy cunt at the best of times. If anyone knows me personally, I can be grumpy. I'll admit that. So I think it's a good practice. Start to train yourself to get better sleep. Train your sleep like you train your squats. Measure it. Go to bed at the same time. Get the same amount of sleep as often as possible. It will improve. It's not going to be an instantaneous thing that you're going to be all of a sudden, oh, I'm sleeping better. It takes practice. But once you start getting good night's sleep, you will be rewarded. I use this Whoop strap in order to record my sleep and see how good it is and how good my recovery has been. And it's accurate. I can tell you, I wake up when I'm fucking feeling shit after a night on the piss and my sleep is shit. Like, my recovery has been shit. But once you start getting good sleep, man, the world just opens up for you. All right. That's the Daily Crack for today. Share this video if you think it's going to help someone. Put it in the comments below if you have other ways of improving your sleep. I'll be delighted to hear it. Giddy up!